Hello everyone, happy Thursday. I haven't posted anything in a little while because I've been practicing some self-care and just slowing down for a bit. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. They are very content with their toys over there, so we're good with that. It's better than barking, right? Okay, so I want to do a shout out to my friend Melissa again. Hello, Melissa. I wanted to teach her this technique, and I figured that this was actually for the good of the collective, for the good of all, because it's about how to feel energy and how to use it. So I've had people say to me, oh, I don't know Reiki, but I will say a prayer. And prayers, bottom line, we are all natural healers. You do not have to be attuned to Reiki or anything like that. We are all natural healers. A lot of people think about it. You might feel buzzing in your hands sometimes. You might feel swirling energy. It feels like electricity on your hands mainly. Sometimes it's your hands and your feet. That is a sign that you are a healer. But prayers, especially when it's done in mass, like say when you go to church, or when there are people that will do, as a collective, all of us that do Reiki will do at a certain day and time, set the intention and send Reiki out to everyone, or send Reiki out to the fires in Australia, or whatever it may be for COVID, anything and everything. Okay, to feel energy, give yourself some time. My husband, man, God love him, he tries like anything, but he cannot feel energy worth crap. And that's okay. It takes time, it takes patience, especially when you're not, when you're clairsentient. So that means clear feeling. You can feel other people's energy. You are impacted by the way other people feel. So if someone else is in a crappy mood, you tend to feel crappy, even if you were in a good mood beforehand. So that's clairsentience, and it's important to protect your energy. So first of all, since I mentioned that, protecting your energy is important. It is different for everybody. I have a teacher that had taught us to picture mirrors. It could be like those big, beautiful, ornate mirrors if you're a very visual person, or you can feel into it. What does it feel like to have the mirrors around you? You can just have a sense of you're looking at the back of the mirrors and they're encased around you in a circle, and the front of the mirror is facing out. So everybody else's energy is just popping right off and bouncing back to them. You know, like that, not rubber, not glue, bouncing off of me onto you, that type of thing. Basically the same concept. So you basically, before you go out to work or throughout your day, you just set the intention, ask your guides to come forward in the highest good, and say, I put my mirrors up. What I've noticed that has worked for me is when I became attuned with Reiki, energy is a huge thing for me. I feel energy like crazy. So I am in this huge ball of energy, and the energy looks like waves crashing around me. So I'm like, all right, where's my energy ball? But I used to have to set the intention. Intention is everything. So before I go out or I'm around a lot of people, I just invite my guides in and say I activate my energetic protective ball so that my energy is protected from that of others. Now it automatically will happen at times. Sometimes it might be a lot more energy, so I'll need to mindfully do that protection, but we'll get to a point where you do it automatically. Okay, so now that we have the protection aspect of it down, let's get to the really good fun stuff. So take your hands, rub them babies together like you're starting a fire, and just keep rubbing them. Take a breath, just relax. You feel what you feel. You don't feel it, you don't feel it. It's all right, you'll feel it some other time. So now your hands feel all kind of buzzy. So just take your hands and go like this. Move them around. What do you feel? What do you feel? You feel anything? Now, there it is. Now I feel mine. I feel the energy. So it feels like opposite sides of a magnet. That's what it feels like. So move it around. See how I'm doing it? I'm just moving around. And there's no denying what it is. It's not like, okay, if you're not feeling it, then you're not feeling it. It's all right. Just keep practicing. You will. It's another sense, psychic sense, that just needs to be developed. Melissa, I said this to you for a reason, so I'm really excited to get your feedback on this and what you feel, because it's really exciting. So I taught someone else. Shout out to my friend Rashad. I taught him how to do this, and then you can form it. Now, what do you want to do with that energy? Do you want to give it to a pet? Does a plant in your house need some major help and it looks very sad? This is a prayer. You're setting the intention. You invite your guides in. You feel the energy and you say, I set the intention to heal my headache, to help soothe my headache, to help my emotions, to help other people's emotions, to heal this plant, to help heal my child, my animal, just to put good juju out there, you know, some good vibes out there. Whatever you want to do, we are limitless. So you create a ball with it, you still feel the energy, and see how I'm creating. It sounds weird. I know, I'm telling you, I'm all into all this woo-woo stuff because I actually feel it. I can see it at times. It looks like electricity, like little lightning bolts between my fingers. But form it into a ball. And then what do you want to do with it? Do you have a headache and you set that intention to help heal your head, and then you pour it over yourself. And then you just sit there. I do my hands in prayer a lot of times and just sit for a moment and feel the energy just pour over me. It could just be to cleanse you. What if you feel crappy for no reason? Or you know what the reason is. You're just asking this energy to help you. You're using God, source, angels, whoever you believe in, and Gaia, earth energy, to come up and to help you, and it's working through this ball. But again, you just rub your hands together and then you just kind of move them back and forth, and it will feel like opposite sides of a magnet. And then you can just grow it bigger. What do you want to do with it? Who do you want to give it to? So I hope, please leave comments so I know if you've tried this and what you think and what you feel from it. It's pretty cool. My daughter and I will do it. You can also feel energy from stones. I have my stones and my crystals because they hold energy. Each thing does something different. The chakras that are in the energy points in the body, the chakras, they each have colors. It's the colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv, starting at your root, which is the base of the spine, going up to the top of your head. We all have, there are numerous chakras that are in the body, but those are the main ones, but also energy as well. So I'm right-handed, so my left hand is my receiving hand. So this is the hand that I hold my stones in, my crystals in, if that's something that you feel drawn to. I am, because they're so shiny and pretty. Look at how pretty. So I like to hold on to my stones, meditate with them, just hold on to them. You'll feel drawn to them. I don't remember the names of all of my stones. It's easy to remember, tourmaline because it's, nice, thick and black, and amethyst because it's purple. It's for the third eye, amethyst. But like this is clear. It's more of a healing stone for me. A cleansing stone, like selenite is cleansing. So I'm Amazon, Etsy.com. I love going to those places online, especially during this time, to be able to order stones. But there's also like Earthbound and the Body Tree that's by us, if anyone has that anywhere else. But going to the metaphysical store and holding onto the stones with your receiving hand, which is my left hand. So I'm right-handed, my left hand, this is my giving hand, this is my receiving hand. So you just kind of sit. It was really fun going to the store with my daughter many months ago, and she picked up a stone and she happened to grab it in her left hand, which is her receiving hand because she's right-handed. And she goes, "Mom, do you feel something from stones?" And I said, "What do you feel?" And because sometimes it's the power of suggestion. Yes, you're going to hold a stone and you're going to feel it. And you're like, "I feel it." And you really don't feel it. So you feel what you feel, just like with Reiki. Be open to it. Don't, whatever it is I'm doing, doesn't mean you might feel it. Some people feel squat. Some people feel a whole bunch of stuff. So it's the same with stones. But Emily's able to feel the energy of stones. It has a vibration. Sometimes you can feel it more in your heart center. It pulls down. It depends on the stone. Some are more like, this is more upper vibrational, so upper vibe with God. Not that it's lower vibe, but the lower chakras are earth chakras, so it like tends to pull you down. You feel like you're really all gravity and you're dragging your feet. That's kind of what it feels like, but you can feel it can make you dizzy, lightheaded, and sometimes get a headache from it. So just see how you feel with a stone. So those are my tips. I hope that they help. I hope you play with them and see how you feel to open your clairsentience. Again, just because you may not feel the energy rubbing your hands doesn't mean that you can't do it. So it's a matter of continuing to try it. So any question, just drop them below. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.